MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Phil Niekro gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy might not be Captain K, but when you have over 3,000 career strikeouts, you're doing something right. He's been a good pitcher ever since he came into the league, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one here today.
No balls and one strike.
7-0-7.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Settling in now, Crash Moore. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Fox. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air, down the line in left. Martinez on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So Tadahito Takatsu will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball down low.
The bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And there's one down now. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning set to go. Now batting, Austin Allen. Here's the first pitch to him. Allen, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, David Peralta. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No outs, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
That is 7. The second baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there. 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a good knuckleball. Got it by him for strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1. Leading off the inning, Frank Moon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Ground ball left side. And there's one away.
That is fifth. The first baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fielded cleanly and quickly. There are two away.
Batting fifth. The right fielder, Mookie.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. Two out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Takatsu is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders. Stepping in, Jack Randall will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. To short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
At the plate, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Striding in, crash. Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. Now the pitch. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The next 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. High in the air out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. But they're up 1-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Now the pitch. 2-2.
2-2.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, number 8, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Young. From the stretch, hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way.
Ball.
And he fouls this one off. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Ripken, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
Ball. No. Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Braves start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A Solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Ready now, Austin Allen. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
One of the adages with the knuckleball, if it's low, let it go. If it's high, let it fly. That last one was up and in the zone, and he certainly tattooed it.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
At the plate now, David Peralta has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but this is a foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch.
1-1. Lane 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 7.
At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
0-1 pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Albies is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Diamondbacks. And digging in, Chipper Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Fouled off. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Popped him up. Allen moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Very high, 2-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Into the corner and slicing foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. It's dirty and gloves it. It's there, and he's out.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Stepping up now, Frank Moon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Martinez looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. We better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
In now, Jack Randall. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And that's in there, base hit. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Dan, I can't begin to tell you how hard it is to hit a knuckleball. I almost wanted to tell the manager to give me a day off.
You know what's so difficult about it too, D-Row? There aren't a lot of batting practice pitchers that can throw a knuckleball, so you really can't prepare for it. You can prepare for the fastball, the curve, the slider, and even the split, but I don't know of any batting practice pitchers that throw the knuckleball.
Starling Marte is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Mike Soroka is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Standing in now, Crash Moore. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line towards center field. Acuna is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play. Riding in once again, Jimmy Fox. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And he did hit a knuckleball out in his last at-bat, and that's not an easy pitch to hit out. Sometimes that knuckleball has a mind of its own. It darts in, it darts up, it darts down and away. This guy can handle a knuckleball.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 2 out here and a runner at second. Short, hit hard, scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Braves, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home.
Yep.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1-1.
Ball. Go.
Two balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And it's gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. His first homer so far in the series, and the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Ozzie Albies is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, number 8. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Through 5 innings, it's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Braves 1. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. No, outside.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here it is, the 3-0.
That's a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Full count.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Austin Allen will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. And Chipper can't come up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, and it's still 3-1. The next to bat for Atlanta, Michael Young will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Acuna. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Marte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
No.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. 7th inning ready to roll. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Eduardo Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Acuna patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long, Just unlucky that time.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Hitting a knuckleball is hard enough, but hitting a knuckleball that's away and driving it to the opposite field, that tells me this guy could sit back pretty well and wait for the ball to travel a long way. That was a great swing in his last at-bat.
Line softly toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, the shortstop, Jack Rendell.
Into the box, Jack Randall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Misses down below the knee.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And another foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Slider is right there, 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. Popped up, and no one will track it down. Count still at 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Bottom of the inning now. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So now to the plate, Frank Moon, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moore will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, a swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Another try at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 2-2 one more time.
Ball 3.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded softly to the right. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He went deep last time up.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2.
No.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. One left for Atlanta. They still trail it here 3-1. Leading off the inning, Crash Moore as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now a slider down the middle but laid off. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Down the third baseline. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Fox will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Now a throw over, back in standing. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Martinez giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Archie Bradley Moves on to pitch out of the big for your team than in.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 1 of the NLCS, Frank Moon collected a total of 4 driven in as Atlanta got past the Diamondbacks 5-3. They now lead the series 1-0.